Hey, what's up guys? Myzzrym here bringing you today N9 Natural 9 versus LGD China in the Asia tournament. I'm very sorry guys for the delay. I have been very busy these last weeks, so I can't really hold up my promise to cast all the games from the Asia. I'm just gonna try to pick the most interesting ones, the ones with the big teams fighting it out. So we have on one hand in the Radiant side N9 Natural 9, the Australians, who used to be absolute legend, and on the other side we have LGD China. So LGD China, of course, one of the very strong team in this tournament. We have Xiao8 on the Sven, we have DDC on Leshrac, and SC on Keeper of the Light. We have Sailor on the hard carry Void, who looks like he's gonna be solo top lane, and Yao on his ever trusty Magnus. On the other side we have Godot on the Lina, Winter playing in N9 for, well, this tournament only as Rubik. And we also have Shatan on the Spectre. So we have a Spectre pick. Oh, by the way, if you wonder why we didn't go through the banning pick-and phase, it's because the game was rehosted and we don't have access to the banning phase. So we have Risk solo top, and we have FZ on the Beastmaster in the middle lane. And, well, it looks like LG China is looking to punish this Spectre pick by going for an aggressive trial lane, and Spectre really can't offer anything in the early game, and you see that she's going for a Quelling Blade as well as Stout Shield. It's a very farm intensive build. The Stout Shield to lessen the harass, and the Quelling Blade to make sure you actually get to last hit more easily. And on the other side, Rubik, a fairly powerful support if you play him defensively. The Telekinesis really is a good spell. The other hero that is very good as a defensive hero would be the Shadow Demon, but oh, we see SC already trying to harass with the Illuminate, but thankfully they have wards around here, so they know when the Keeper of the Light tries to go for the big Illuminate spam and harass you. And yeah, we see DDC, he knows something's wrong, so he's gonna plant down a, well, this is not a Necronomicon Archer, of course, it's going to be a Sentry Ward, but, patching up the game usually makes the old replay screw up a little bit, so this is what we're looking at. And Sentry Ward just playing down to make sure they don't have the vision anymore. Winter is going to provide that vision though. Since the ward is not here anymore, well, Winter is going to be the mobile ward, and he's going to see whenever Keeper of the Light looks to deny the, harass the lane. Let's take a look at the last hit denies. So in the mid lane we have FC sitting at 5 for 1 and Yao only at 3 for 1. So at the moment, Beastmaster handling the lane quite well. Those two guys are usually, pretty okay. That means they won't get killed. Like Magnus won't get a kill on Beastmaster. Beastmaster won't get a kill on Magnus. They generally won't be able to kill one another until level 6. Now Magnus, he could get a lucky skewer into the tower, which would, kill Beastmaster, but still, Beastmaster is one of those very tanky hero. He's not one of your very squishy, for example, Tinker or anything. So Magnus now is going to pick up a Illusion Rune on the bottom lane, and it's actually quite easy. Ooh, are they going on Shatan? Shatan's going to take a lot of damage here, and he still survives, but barely. I mean, 60 HP. And I was saying Yao, in the meantime, he gets this rune, and that's pretty much normal that FC has to give up the rune on the bottom lane, because the tri-lane here, the aggressive tri-lane, is way stronger than this tri-lane. So that means if N9, oh, again, they are going on Spectre, but there's no Keeper of the Light here for the damage. And, well, Shatan is just going to be fine. And why did I say that the Beastmaster has to give away the rune on the bottom lane? Is because since the lineup here is pretty weak with the Spectre, if N9 tries to secure the bottom rune, they know that the Spectre is going to be alone, and Spectre alone can't really survive against this tri-lane. So the tri-lane being stronger, they have the control over the bottom rune, and that means FC will only be able to go onto the top rune. And let's take a look at this top lane. We see 10-10 for the Enigma, 9-4 for Sailor, so he's still able to farm somehow. Enigma, very strong in a solo lane versus someone like a Faceless Void. One, because he's going to deny a lot of creeps with the demonic conversion, and second, because, well, Sailor will take a lot of harassment coming from the little Eidolons. Well, of course, those are not Plague Wars, again. So Risk, he has the demonic conversion, I mean the soul ring, so he's gonna be able to just spam up this demonic conversion. There's no problem for him, and he's gonna be able to also farm very well because of the advantage that the Eidolons provide him for last hitting and denying. Shaitan's still alive at that moment, but he only has one creep kill. See how hard he's getting shut down? And Spectre is not one of those heroes who can flash farm in the middle. Oh, we see FZ trying to go for the bottom rune, but you see that since LG has a control over this bottom lane, well, it's very easy for Keeper of Light to just come in and deny the rune like he just did if FZ tries to go for it. Yao, though, looks like he's taking a lot of damage coming from the Wild Axe, so Beastmaster going for the Inner Beast build, meaning that the creep lane is going to push towards the tower, and that means Yao, whenever he wants to get the rune control, he's going to have a hard time because the aura is just going to make the lane push towards his tower, and that means if he goes for the... Oh, wait a second, Godot is looking to be the first kill here, and yeah, Godot goes down on his Lina. Keeper of the Light with Xiaoid and Leshrek, too much stuns. Beastmaster gets a single kill in the middle lane. Oh, he used the roar for that. And I think Yao didn't have the bottle. Yeah, the bottle was on the courier still. You see that 2 bottles are actually full here, and one was just heading up for Yao in the middle lane. Not in time though. Sylar might be trying to kill Enigma. No, Enigma is not level... I mean, Faceless Void is not level 6 yet. But if he had level 6 here, this Lucky Bash might have given him the kill with the Chronosphere follow-up. And Risk has to be careful here. If he gets one more bash on the head, he's gonna be dead. Disrupting the pool coming up from LGD. Xiaoid, even... Oh, Xiaoid has the bottle, so now he has a lot of mana to use the spells. And Winter not gonna be able to use his spell on anyone. The enemy's way too far. And with the bottle, I was saying, Keeper of the Light will be able to just spam the Chakra Magic on himself and Leshrek. And Xiaoid will have his own source of mana, meaning that they will be able to go aggressive even more than before. The rune is going to be on the top lane, and it's going to be Yao taking this one again. FZ not taking a single rune, but he's using the Bottle Crow very well, and he's just fine with it. Sylar, I must say, he's 15 for 7. It's not looking that good, especially 6 minutes in, but it's definitely not looking terribly bad. And Risk, Chronosphere to start. Here comes one use of Shockwave, and with the Skewer, making sure that the Enigma cannot follow up with the Black Hole. Beastmaster now is going to get RP'd in the face, and Faceless Void standing under the tower, taking a lot of damage, but in the end, no one dying here. Yao and Sylar both very low in health, but they survive, and that's the main point. I mean, you can survive with 5 HP or 200, and the thing is here is you're not dead, and they are. So again, we see warding onto the pool, making sure that the Spectre still doesn't get anything, and as of now, Shaitan, he really can't do anything. He's leveling up the dispersion first, because he knows he has to get as much damage reduction as he can. We see stuns going on Sven. Illuminate is gonna land on everyone. The Black Hole here lands, but get cancelled immediately by DDC, and they don't want to follow this. So again, a lot of resource used by N9. Enigma even coming down, using the ultimate, and not getting a single kill. Now everyone on the N9 side is low on mana as well, so they won't be able to go again anytime soon, especially since they also have very low amount of consumables now, while Lina still has 2 cells, so that is okay. In the middle lane, Beastmaster quite ahead of Yao with 34 creep kills. Yao only at 26.
Radiant's top towers hurt.
Leshrek actually getting a kill on Lina on the bottom lane. Lina being a bit too cocky here with her positioning. One stun from Sven, it's basically lights out for any of the supports. This is the problem. First stun, 250 damage. Second stun, 180 damage. And then the Illuminate with 300 damage. Finishing up with the Lightning Storm if necessary with 205 damage. And the right clicks coming from everyone. That is basically everyone getting killed, except maybe for the Spectre, but Spectre is not even level 5 yet. And he has no item whatsoever. Oh, he has boots. Yay. Yay, so Spectre, he has boots. Roar going on Sylar. He might have overextended. He has a time walk though, so he's gonna be fine. And he's just gonna pop a Self to make sure that he doesn't get caught up by anything weird. I would have said like a Spectre ultimate, but Spectre doesn't even have ultimate yet, he's not level 5. Rubik, Winter, going to plant down a ward here. And DDC is gonna de-ward it immediately. Oh, that's brutal. Oh no, it's merely out of range. So now Invasion N9 has the advantage because LGD is pretty much sure that there's no ward around here, yet there is one. So they don't know that the N9 has vision, and they're just sitting here waiting for a gank, but not gonna happen. Shatan on this bottom lane might be going to his death if... No, he's playing carefully. Doesn't want to get killed more than he has to. He's still 0-0-0, so he didn't die once, but he only has 5 creep kills. And as a Spectre, well, as a carry, you don't want to die, but if you get 0 creep kill all the way, well, it's not gonna work. It's as I said earlier, it's not an anti-mage who, as soon as he gets his Battle Furies, he's gonna be able to farm like hell. This is a Spectre, and it's very, very slow to farm with a Spectre. The smoke is popped here, and Sven as well as DDC are still waiting, but did they smoke under the ward? It might be possible. Winter is gonna head into the middle lane, but see the positioning. They are still heading... Oh no, Winter! DDC, the Warcry is gonna run out, and it looks like they are not gonna get anyone. Winter and Godot staying under the protection of the tower, playing very carefully. And they're going to rotate again bottom, so Sven losing a lot of time by doing so. You see that he had a very good start, and now he's not even level 6 yet, where, like, Spectre almost caught up to Xiao 8 now. Not in terms of farm, of course. Xiao 8 is still like 41 creep kills, and Spectre is 7. But a lot of time used to no avail. DDC, it's okay, he's a support, he can waste a bit of time, but Xiao 8, it's actually hurting him very much. Using a smoke like this, not finding any kills, and we see rotation coming. SC as well as Yao are looking for maybe kills on top lane. Sylar has the ultimate, he doesn't have the time walk ready, and it looks like Risk and FZ are gonna back off. The bottom tower is getting pushed, and Leshrac not opting to scale the Double Edict. As I said earlier, he was going for the Lightning Storm, so it's for the heavy killing aspect of Leshrac. Going for the straight burst damage of the Lightning Storm instead of the periodic damage of the Double Edict, but he also lacks the tower pushing ability with this build. Well, it's not to count that Xiao 8 also has the you know, the squad strength to help bring down the towers. So whose boots is that? Godot has boots now too. Oh, he has no slots though. So thankfully, having a Beastmaster on the team also means you have a Hawk and not a Warlock Golem flying around the map, and this is a free ward. Of course, the level 1 Hawk is pretty weak. You see that the vision is very, very low, but the level 2 Hawk is absolutely huge in terms of vision. It's almost like a flying observer ward. Whereas here, it's more like a you know, choke point scout of anything. Like now he sees the illusions, but that's pretty much all he sees. Even if someone walks here, he can see it. 1 for 3, so the game, as of now, is still looking fairly passive. 2 towers down here, and none for LGD. And they're looking to push down the top tower. Remember though that Sven as well as Faceless Void don't really have a good synergy together, due to the way the Chronosphere works. Risk is looking to push down this tower with his help, with the allies. And the Eidolons are focusing down the tower, but Keeper of the Light, 1 wave, and down go all the creeps. In the meantime though, the tower goes down for the Radiant on the top lane, and that is actually quite huge. 3 towers down already for the Radiant. They are losing slowly map control, and it's something you really want with a Spectre. You want map control, you want your Spectre to be able to farm safely, and again a smoke popped up. Winter might be the target here. Winter is gonna slowly back off, and Xiao again, it looks like he's not gonna be able to find anything. He has the drum very soon, when the courier actually flies up to him. They may be waiting for someone to go around there or cross this path. And are they gonna jump on FZ? They look like they are going on Godot. There are only 2 though. The Roar is gonna land on Sven, making sure that he doesn't get to Lina, and the chain stun is gonna take down Sven. DDC trying to run away, and the Malefice is actually not level 3 yet. Sylar's coming in with the Chronosphere ready. He's not gonna use it, just making Spectre back off, and Spectre can't really do much with a level 1 Spectral Dagger. It's only 5% slow, as well as 5% increased movement speed. And it looks like Shatan, he wants his Radiant, and he's going to save up for it. So he's not going to go for a low eco build with the, with the drum as well as the diffusal blade. He's going to go straight for the Radiance, the old school farming Spectre, but I'm really questioning, will he be able to get to there in this game? Because LGD are already taking the towers, they are already taking map control, and when there's no more towers, where are you gonna farm safely? You won't be able to farm anywhere, because Xiaoite will be there with his trusty DDC at his side, ganking everywhere with smokes, and you won't be able to get anything, be that the jungle or the lanes. Even Salar getting a hefty amount of farm. Right now he's at 58, he caught up to his early game, and he's going, well, 333, so somewhat of a very weird build. We usually see people focusing on one of the skills, but Sylar deciding he needs all three. He has a power trait, and it looks like he's going for the, Battle Fury here. So they have the, how do you say that? Oh, Yao's gonna find Beastmaster because he has a Blink Dagger now. And the Blinking Obscure makes sure that FZ has no say in no say whatsoever in this decision. He gets brought down immediately. There's the mechanism as well in the Keeper of the Light. LGD are just looking massive at the moment. There's nothing Invasion N9 is able to do. Just because of the strong team fight that LGD have. You have the RP, and if you don't get RP'd, you'll get Chronosphere. And Keeper of the Light is still on the back foot with the mechanism. Oh, back foot. I don't mean back foot. I mean on the back end of the play. If that means anything in English. I'm not really sure, being French and all. And only one outer tower remains. Not for long though. It looks like the LGD side is just gonna man up, 5 men again, and take down the last tower on the
Radiant's top tower.
Yao looking for a blink. He's gonna deny the vision from the Hawk. And Invasion N9, they're just waiting there. They know they can't do anything. This is what LGD is known for. Just taking very strong 5-man lineup and getting the early start, the early good start, and then going down and pushing your towers, taking the map control, and killing you in the team fights, picking off everyone who is not in position. So, you know, we usually see that with the Yao Magnus. With the with LGD International, it's more about the Luna with the Darkseer on Brax. Did you see that he's like a lone support right here in the middle of the enemy lane, and he's not scared because he knows that the N9 side is just scared to shit right now, and they can't do anything unless they are like grouped as 5 or 4. I mean, Spectre, he can join with the ultimate, but still, he's still far from the relic. He's maybe gonna get a 20-minute relic if he's lucky, or maybe sooner, maybe 19 if he's able to farm without getting harassed. But Sylar, just look at him. He's just not afraid at all. They know where the Radiant side is. They see them on the map, and they know that they have no map control whatsoever. So there's no TP to help if Shatan gets yanked. Yao, he's been getting all the runes in this game, all of them. Leshrac, Urn of Shadow, point booster, Urn of Shadow, even helping for the push even more because you don't even need to back off. It's a free solve whenever you kill an enemy hero, and it looks like they are looking for those kills. Sven Xiaoei going for the Vladimir offering, so making sure that they are able to finish this soon enough. Vladimir offering when bought early is used to push down towers because of the 5+5 armor giving to everyone in your team. It's really about the armor, about the bonus damage, lifesteal, everything. And it allows Sylar to be buffed, Yao to be buffed, Xiaoei to be buffed. They have more sustainability, and they have more ability to team fight with this +5 armor. Spectre already doesn't do so much, and with this Vladimir offering is gonna make him do even more, even less. Leshrac point booster, as I said earlier, it's casual point booster into what may be a soul booster or Bloodstone. This is the illusion getting stunned here. Magnus has an invisibility rune, but I think he got scouted by the ward there. and everyone's backing off on the Radiant side. Keeper of the Light, he has a medallion picked up right before Roshan. We saw that, making Roshan a very easy target to bring down. Faceless Void has a Battle Fury as well, so this lineup is just looking fine. Fine. Everything's fine. They even have the Aegis if they want to dive. On the other side, Rubik has pretty much nothing. Poor Winter. Enigma, Risk. He has the mechanism now, and he's going for a BKB, but remember the Roar as well as the Reverse Polarity. Oh no, the Roar is on the other side. I mean, remember that the Reverse Polarity goes through the BKB and the Chronosphere as well. So if you don't catch the Magnus as well as the Faceless Void in your black hole, you're in for Word of Hurt. What does the Lina has? Lina has Arcanes, Beastmaster has Gem, and that's good. And Spectre has the Sacred Relic, but not the Radiance yet. Remember that the plus damage coming from the Sacred Relic does not contribute to the illusions coming from Haunt. The damage, plus 60 damage, doesn't go onto the illusions. Only the burn of the Radiance goes onto the illusion, and it's not even stacking, so it's just gonna burn down slightly the LGD side. But when LGD is in such commanding lead, I'm not even sure the Radiance is going to be able to do anything. Radiance is good the earlier you get it, like a Midas, because of the fact that they can bring down the supports. But right now the supports are fairly tanky, they have a mechanism, they have everything. I'm not sure that even with the Radiance, the Spectre will be able to do much here. Let's take a look at the experience graph. 5k, gold graph 12k. So experience-wise, it's still not horrible, but gold-wise, it's terrifying. It's terrifying here for N9. They're just, you know, staying in their own base. They're contained into their own base, and they can't even defend this tower because as soon as they walk in, they are afraid to get illuminated in the face. Not to mention the blink into the skewer or the blink into the RP. If you're spread out, it's a blink skewer. If you're grouped up, it's a blink RP. In all cases, you are losing this fight. Split push coming from Sylar as well in the meantime. Winter stole the Chakra Magic, and I think he wanted to steal the Illuminate to be able to push away the enemies here. Xiaoyi taking a lot of damage, but he's not really afraid of anything. He has the Aegis still. Sylar, the tower is almost down to half health. 2 for 4. Very low kill game, but LGD are just... Oh, they are going onto the Faceless Void. The Haunt is used. Nothing happens. RP on 1. Enigma is going to get brought down before he uses the Black Hole. And now it's a Spectre without Hound. It's a team that can't do anything but watch. They don't have the Roar anymore. They don't have the Haunt. They don't have the Lina Ultimate. And no one on this LGD side is dead. The Aegis is still here. Chronosphere on 2. ZDC follows up with a stun. Shaitan goes down. Oh no, Shaitan doesn't go down. It's FZ who goes down. Shaitan is still alive. Shaitan is going to go down in the end to a Blink Yao into a Shockwave. And who got the gem in the end? Keeper Light got the gem. 3 dead and still not. Oh, the Aegis was lost. Yeah, the Aegis was lost. So yeah, it wasn't expire. It didn't expire. It lost. It was lost. Beastmaster, he's going to buy back. They might be looking for a fight on the top lane, but can they really do anything? They have the Black Hole still, but is Enigma going to be able to Black Hole without getting stunned out of the Black Hole? And the melee Rax goes down. That's 2 lane already down. 22 minutes in. LGD are just showing how dominant they are in this fight. Magnus, he's probably going to look for a refresher orb like Magnus often do when everything's going fine. And it's going to be a soul booster now on Leshrac. He's looking for the Bloodstone. Remember that even if you don't have a lot of items, if you have Magnus with the Empowers buffing you, Sven is just going to hit like a truck. 65% at max level, plus 50%, so it's above 100% cleave damage. Sven even going for a Heart of Tarask. He's not going to go for a Daedalus or anything like this. He's just going to go straight for tankiness. Goes in, and he doesn't need the DPS item with the Magnus providing him the Empower buff. Same for the Faceless Void. Going for what seems to be a BKB. Is that a BKB? Yeah, it is a BKB. It is LGD after all. They're one of the safest team. They play very safe. They don't go for very you know, cocky items. They like to get their strength and to make no mistakes. So BKBs, as you can see, on Faceless Void, even though they are crushing them, they're not going for DPS items. Same for Sven, he doesn't go for a Mask of Madness into a Daedalus, into a Chrysalis. He's going straight for the Reaver. So they really want to make sure that nothing goes back into the hand of N9. No mistake can be made. SC has a Necronomicon level 2 now. He's not going to be able to use it before this tower goes down. And there it goes, one tower down, and the melee racks are getting pounded on, and Risk, it might be the time to do the black hole of your life, but Xiao still heading on the range racks. The range rack's gonna go down as well, and there's only one racks that separates this from the mega creeps. They're just gonna rotate around, and no, are they gonna back up? It looks like they are. No, they're just taking the creeps here. And they're gonna TP back. Yes, they really play safe. They don't want to give anything to N9. They don't even want to give a single tower. And oh, that's Shatan here, still farming for his Radiance. 25 minutes in, this poor Spectre having so much of a hard time, and that Spectre pick definitely not working for the Radiant side. N9, they wanted to pick a Spectre, and they pay the price for it. They don't have the time to make the Spectre work. And that's the problem with heroes like Spectre or Medusa. Now we see more heroes that can contribute in the early game to the fight, such as the Faceless Void with the Chronosphere, such as the Luna with the ultimate. Shatan actually TPs in with the Radiance, and DDC gets roared, but see, no damage whatsoever. Riz is gonna get chronoed. Riz is gonna go down before the Chronosphere again, before the Black Hole again. Shatan folds up DDC, and DDC, he's trying to escape. Is he gonna be able to? It looks like he will. He's gonna stun, and Enigma actually gets the kill on Yao. He gets the kill, and Sylar is actually in a lot of trouble as well. He's gonna rush away. Sven gets the Spectre. Oh, Winter, cheeky play! The time walk into the Fate Bolt and getting a kill, running away. It's gonna be the price at the price of Lina though, and FC, he's gonna fall as well. There's no way out of there. And range racks are falling now. It is Mega Creeps, and with the Mega Creeps, that's definitely GG. GG call by Shatan. There goes the Australian tapping out. And LGD just showing how strong they are. Oh, Winter, he stole the RP. He's not gonna make much of a play now. It's over, but still very nice to see that. So guys, as usual, thank you for watching. If you liked, please consider subscribing or, you know, following and everything. So if you liked it, you know, please feel free to leave a comment. It really it really feels nice to see who's watching and everything. And if you have any comment, or if there's something that you didn't like or think that I should do rather, like more video on this and less video on that, make sure to drop down a comment. I will be reading them even if I don't answer all of them. So, well, that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching, and I hope I'll be able to bring other games to you soon enough. See ya!
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart. Looks like we lost one.